Hi everyone. Hello everyone. Okay, I'm waiting for people to join in. Nathmel, are you here? Okay, if you all have joined in, please comment. Okay. Hi, so we have Nathmel here. Nathmel, I need you to type few things so that I can figure out whether it is working in real time or not. Because I'm looking at the comments and I want to make sure everything is working real time. Okay, so I have Harshita, DG, Morag saying hello, and then we have Liz from Peru. Hi Liz, how are you? How was everyone's Thanksgiving? I had so much fun this Thanksgiving. I was home by myself, I was sleeping, I was crafting, so that was a perfect Thanksgiving for me. So today we have a new project. I'm gonna wait for 2-3 minutes. Basically, let's wait till 11:05. It's 11:03 right now, and then we're gonna get started. It would mean the world to me if you all can share this live with all your friends so everyone can join in on this amazing journey with me. So today I will be teaching you all how to make this beautiful box. This was basically a chocolate box, very much similar to this one which you see here. And my friend, she makes these Brazilian truffle. They are called brigade something. I'm pretty sure someone here can pronounce it better. And they were like drops of heaven. They were so good. So she started her business, so I bought a box from her, and then she gave me another one as a sample. And after the chocolates were finished within 2 days, disclaimer, they were 8 here, they were 8 here, so 16 of those. So after the 16 of those were finished, I decided that I'll not throw the box because it's a pretty sturdy box. I'll upcycle it. And we have this box here using our latest collection, which is Golden Desert. And I mean, it looks like this from inside. I've added some fillers, but it's so easy. I can put a gift card here and gift it to my friend, right? So easy, right? So similarly, we're going to make something like that in that fashion in this one. We're going to get started now. We have 30 people joining us. I do know there won't be many people joining us today because it's Thanksgiving. It's a day after Thanksgiving. Everyone is resting. Everyone had a heaviest night yesterday. It's said that in America during Thanksgiving, the heaviest amount, like the most amount of food is consumed. So I'm pretty sure everyone is sleeping. But everyone else who has joined me from different parts of the world, thank you. Nathmel, thank you for modding this, and let's get started. So we're gonna work with this base. First thing first is I'm gonna clean it. Okay. So for anything, if you're not sure about what surface it would be, whether it would be perfect to clean it with a disinfectant wipe or not, just go with baby wipes. Baby wipes are legit good because they're legit safe actually because they're made for babies. So I generally use baby wipes. Okay, so we have wiped this out and there are some marks still here and some from inside. Okay, so this is clean and this is the baby wipes which I use. It's from Costco. It's a wholesale shop here in USA. It's really huge for those of you who don't know, and they have everything for very low prices. So sorry, I'm drinking my coffee too. Now to decorate this, either we can go all on this surface, or what we can do is create a small base and then just attach it here so that we can remove it too later. Okay, so for the collection, let me put this here so that everyone can see what we are making. And let me quickly go over the collection details. So we have beautiful ephemera. Then you'll see some packets of flowers. Trust me, these flowers, they are super pretty. Especially, I'll show you guys my favorite one. Okay, so this is like my favorite flower. This set is my favorite flower. And then we have few more. Okay, then I have a chipboard here with me. I generally keep one collection in a bag like this. It's so hard to find those collections in my Bermuda Triangle room. Then few paper pads in different sizes and some more ephemera. This is my favorite, these charms. We'll be using this today in our live. Then there is this stickers, puffy stickers, wood embellishments, some more stickers. There's something for everyone, you know, like they say devil is in the details. So Prima has made sure that there's so much stuff for detailing. So something planner people can use, minimalistic people can use, someone who's into layers and a lot of stuff on one thing can use. Like you know, I'm similar to that kind of a person who is completely opposite of minimalistic. Then we have this, and this another amazing charm. Okay, so we are done with collection, going through our collection. Let's quickly get to work now. So before I'm going to start this, I realized that I do need some chipboards on the background. Here you will see that I have some chipboards on the background. So what I will do is I will just create some chipboard pieces. Okay, so Prima came out with these chipboards a couple of months back. So I will use simply any one of these, and there are so many beautiful ones. So I'm just confused which one to use. Okay, so we're gonna use, maybe we can use moments on the top just like this. And other than that, let's stick to this one. And then let's stick to some florals here, like something like this, okay? So usually with me, chipboard is that I always emboss them, okay? I cannot use chipboard without embossing them. You'll notice it in all my works. I don't like coloring chipboards. I simply like embossing them. They give a very nice professional look. So let's just take out the pieces which we want to use. They are nicely stuck, so be careful that you don't break them in case you have this collection. And guys, if you don't have golden desert, please don't like worry about it. You can use any of our Prima collections which is out there. You can mix and match collections. You are never binded to using one collection with anything which I make here on the camera, okay? So feel free to use anything which you love using. Okay, now let's take this one out, this one out, this one out, this one out, okay? I'm done with this. Now for this one we need, maybe we'll use moments, okay? Or let's decide on this one later, but first we know that these three pieces we're going to use. So the way I emboss it is that this is a plastic sheet, it will burn. So I will keep a glass sheet, like a glass mat, okay, something like this. And after that, all you have to do is use your embossing ink or embossing tray. I'm using these two embossing powders. It's brown and pinkish whitish in color. And then you need a heat gun, okay? And don't be intimidated by this. It's very simple to use, and I'm pretty sure you all will enjoy embossing once you get the hang of it. Okay, so to do this, what we will do is we have to make the surface sticky first. That's the first step, okay? And the process is again very simple. Okay, just make it sticky so that the powder sticks on it. And never use your hair dryer. All the powder will just fly away. Never use your hair dryer to dry embossing ink, okay? Never. I have done it. And embossing powder is so tiny, it's very hard to even pick up later, and you don't want anyone to inhale that. So just use a heat gun and have an embossing tray, so nothing goes to waste and nothing becomes dangerous. Okay, now take this powder and okay, so this looks pretty, right? So guys, there's no hustle in the chat box. Come on, start talking. Tell us about your Thanksgiving. Tell us what you did, and or maybe how about we do this? Tell me, what are you thankful for this year? So I'm thankful, like for me, I am actually thankful for the fact that I'm happy, I'm healthy, I finally landed my dream job, and I am in that place of my life where I'm able to make good decisions. In the sense, I'm no more, so as many of you know, I am divorced. My ex-husband was very abusive. So I have left that family about a year back. So I'm very thankful for the fact that I got strength to be able to leave that and be able to celebrate this Thanksgiving with peace. So I would love to know about you guys. Like, what are you guys thankful for? So we are drying this here in this step. So once the powder melts, it looks very pretty. It looks like a piece of a metal. Okay, and we have one last one, which is here. Thank you, Harshita. Okay guys, so we have our embossing base ready. So what I will do is, instead of sticking everything directly onto this, because glue gun may melt it, it's plastic, okay, so hot glue may melt it. So how about we take a journal card, pick any of the cards. So I just saw my favorite here, okay, and let's create a base. See what I did? I just put this on this, and I was lecturing you guys about being careful with embossing powder. So this is what happens. I forgot that I'm supposed to put this back. Okay, so this is an embossing powder. It's so I don't remember the brand name, to be very honest, Monique. What you can do is that you can go to any craft store, okay, any brand would do. It's a brown color embossing powder, a dark brown embossing powder, so just go with it. Like, it's, I don't think Prima makes embossing powder from what I know, but you can get it anywhere. And again, thank you for messaging about your thankful list. Morag and Janice and everyone else out there. And actually, I'm thankful to you guys. You're joining me on a holiday. So that is something amazing for me, right? Okay, so what we will do is we will cut this a little slimmer, and you won't even notice all these cuttings which I have done, like once the process is done. Okay, we have an embossing powder, sorry, a de-stressing, okay, and I will de-stress the edges. so that if anything shows, it looks pretty. We will put this here, okay? We will put this one here and this one here, okay? And this is my base where I'm going to stick everything. So how about we check it on here? How does it look? So 1, 2, and we have this and this. Okay, so it looks nice, right? So let's try to dry assemble our flowers. I call it dry assemble because I'm not yet sticking it, but let's just quickly dry assemble the flowers here. So I will have one in the center and 2 on the side. Looks pretty, guys, so far. Can actually have few more like this, but let's see if we're gonna put it or not. And then again, my favorite flower set, which is this one. I'm gonna use this one now. You can see that I have only 2 left. I have to ask Prima to send it to me again. Or maybe I'll buy it from scrapbook.com. But I love this flower. Okay, my friends, this can go here. Looks pretty. And let's just have symmetry and have this one. This can go. You know, these flowers are handmade by Prima's artisans, like in a Prima like workshop, or what is it called, warehouse. These all are handmade, like every petal, everything which you see. It's not machine made. So that's why whenever you buy 2 sets of flowers, you won't see that they're completely identical. There will be some difference. And every flower has a unique center and everything. It's just beautiful. And look at the craftsmanship. I mean, these flowers which we use, they are handmade. I mean, I was very surprised when I got to know about it. So my friends, this looks pretty good as a base. Now let's spruce it up. Okay, so I know for sure that my chipboards are going like this. So what I will do is I will take some glue. Oopsie. Okay, and I will stick this in the center, right in the center. Make sure you stick nothing on the back of the box, like on the plastic cover of the box, because then only you'll be able to make it like a reusable element. Like I want it to be a reusable piece, like where you can just take it, you can stick it with a velcro and like simply go ahead and add it to another box, and if you're giving it to someone, that person can do it too. Okay, so see, such a nice beautiful piece we have here. Okay, and now let this dry for a second. Okay, perfect. Which one is your favorite so far? Okay, I'm just waiting for it to dry a little bit. Okay, so this is dry now. What we need next is a sheet like this. I have a chipboard sheet. You can use foam like foam squares, but I barely use foam squares now. I just cut it into small squares because I want to raise my center flower. I want to give it some depth. So the process is very simple. Be careful. My hand is burning. I'm still going on. Just be careful, you guys. Okay. So this is done, and I know for sure that I want this flower to be here in the center. But before I stick anything, there's one more detail which I like to give, because this is very rusty golden and like very rugged look, like very country look. So how about we do one thing, like we just add some twine on the background. That looks beautiful. So I have this twine, and I think this is from Mayart's ribbon. $8, I bought it off eBay. And what I will do is I will simply go ahead and stick my twine like this, and it will be automatic. Like, you don't have to explicitly stick it, just keep pasting your elements and it will automatically follow along. Like, you guys will see what I'm saying in a few seconds. Like, it will get stuck along with the other elements which are over here. So let's do this one, and then let's do this one here. Oh, the brown roses are very pretty. Yeah, Nathmel, I love them. Unfortunately, my brown roses and this flower, both of them are about to finish, and I honestly want more. I think I'll skip these two, but what I will do is I will stick this one. Now here, okay. Now another one which is over here. Let's take this from this side. Pretty, right? So we have a nice pretty piece ready with us. Let it dry, let the glue dry. Let's see if I can stick this here. I can stick that here, and I can stick this here. It still looks pretty. Let's stick it now. I generally like to overload my creation with flowers, but then again, everyone has a different taste, so anything which you like to do, just do it. Just go for it. Okay, I like to tuck my flowers in. Oh yeah, this will be a perfect wedding collection. It's very soft and yet bold at the same time. And yes, you can absolutely make mini albums and layouts, Rachel. It will look super pretty. Now see, what you can do is add a Velcro here and make it as a removable piece, like, and then you can just have it like on handy. Like, you don't have to stick everything to this base. Okay, I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say, or I'm confusing you all. Okay, now let's go on to the next step, which is my favorite step, adding these charms. Charms to charm you all. Let me find it. It was here, right over here. I clearly remember it was right here, and it is right in my hand. So I'm gonna add this charm. Let's take this out. Let me have a sip of my coffee. Let's add this blue one. This blue one reminds me of Moonchild. So pretty. Let's just add it here. Okay. Now one thing which I want to do is fluff these flowers up. These are such pretty bunches, right? So let's just fluff them up. Give them as 3D look as they are. They deserve to be shown in 3D. So when flowers, they come in packaging, they kind of press a little. Even though Prima has amazing packaging, I still do recommend that fluff it up, though it looks pretty after that. Let's just add a cactus. Let's add a cactus like this over here. Okay, friends, and we have cactus also, which is added here. Perfect. So we have a base ready now. What I'm going to do next is finish it off by doing some dry gesso and put a tag over here. So I really want to add some art stones on the side, but I won't do that because it's impossible. There's no space here. But in case if I'm making it directly onto this, then I can add some art stones. But I think just this by itself looks very pretty, and it just adds so much to this box. Let's just dry gesso it and see what we want to do after that. So what is dry gesso? For those of you who don't know, it's a technique by our amazing Finnaber. I heard her talking about it once, and after that I've been doing it to all my projects. I'm gonna take a brush, a dabbing brush, or if you don't have a dabbing brush, don't worry, use your fingers. Take some paint and just add some white on top of this. So what this does is it balances out everything. It balances all the colors. It makes it, for some people it may not be appealing. I like it because it balances my colors. It gives a nice softy blended look. But again, it completely depends on if you want to do it or if you don't want to do it. Okay, so now let's move on to the sentiment. I have this. I'm just wondering which one to use. I think I'm confused, guys. They're pretty sentiments, right? So let's just see how does moment looks like. Okay, moments will look pretty or not, yay or nay, friends? You gotta tell me. I'm gonna wait for a second and you have to tell me, yay or nay. And there is a 20-second delay, so that's why you'll see this awkward silence here. I think it looks nice, but you guys gotta tell me. Okay, you prefer lovely. There's one person who says so pretty. I'm confused. Too big. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's do lovely. Lovely is thin, pretty, small, and delicate. Oops. Okay, lovely will look nice. It's small. Okay. So what was the step, guys? Do you remember? Emboss it. We're gonna emboss it all white, and I'll show you guys one very nice tip right after this. Okay. Okay. So we have lovely over here, ready to be spruced up. So this is an embossing powder. I'll show you guys, which has white and golden sparkles in it. So you can convert any of your embossing powder into a sparkly one by adding your golden sparkle into it. And when it dries up, it just dries very pretty. Let's dry this thing up. But before I do it, let me quickly it's okay. I'll clean that up. Okay guys, now let's just emboss this. Oh, the product which I brushed on was simple gesso. This is simple heavy gesso, white color. The most basic product. If you are into mixed media, make sure you buy this box. So this is dry. It looks very nice now. And let's see how this looks. Yes, this looks lovely. It gives a nice sleek look. And I will go ahead, add some glue here and add it like this. You have to be careful on this step because you don't want to stick it on your flower a lot, so make sure you're doing it very softly. Perfect. This looks perfect. You can add more glue pieces, like you can add more glue to it, but I think this works for now. Let me just give a quick clean to my desk here. The glitter is sticking on my face. Okay, so we have this ready. Now let's spruce this up a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a magic paste, which is right now my favorite. We just came out with it. It's called, let me just get it out, Magic Potion. Yeah, it's called Golden Dragon. It is amazing, guys, like amazing, amazing, amazing. I love this paste. So I'm gonna take my paintbrush. Let's take a paintbrush, okay? And it gives such a nice touch to any project which you're using, making, I mean. So go ahead and add it. And paintbrush is a little hard, so I will just use my hands. Your fingers are your best paint brushes, trust me. I used to use my fingers a lot while creating. There was this artist, her name was Limor Weber, and she was with Prima for sure for some time, but I don't see her anymore. She used to always say, like, I learned a lot from her. So she used to always tell me that, hey, your hands are your fingers are your best paint brushes. So we are done with this. We are done with this. Let's see how this looks now. I'm gonna pick this up and simply go ahead and see how it looks in that box. So friends, it looks lovely. I don't want to add anything else. It looks a little different from this one simply because of the base, okay? So what you can do is add a small glue, or for right now, for this purpose, what I will do is, I have these foam squares. So I will add 2 of these, the tiny ones, not the big ones. So here is the tiny one, so that they're easily removable whenever I want to, okay? Okay guys, before drying it, it went on and I added this. So let's just finish this up and we will be done. Okay, so right in the center, right in the center. Yay, and it is done. I think this is not in the center. Let's shift this a little bit here. Press this and it is done. It can be easily removed if you want to shift it onto other base, but I think it looks pretty. So guys, tell me if you like it, and if you don't, oh, I just saw my hair in camera. I'm balding. But if you like it, tell me. If you don't, do leave me your feedback. If you want me to change my teaching style or anything, feel free to let me know. And I'm very much appreciative for you all to join me today on this, amazing holiday, and listen to my blabber and learn this amazing project. I am gonna teach you all another project next week, and let me see if I can show you what I'm teaching next week. I think it's next week, but for sure the next one which I'm teaching is this heart. It's using our new collection, which is With Love, and I'll be teaching you all how to make this heart. So see you all soon next time, and have a wonderful day. And thank you so much again for joining me. Please do follow my Instagram. Natmil has just shared the link, so I would love it if you all can follow it. And see you all soon. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. I don't like the paper showing on the black box. Okay. Okay, so then you can just simply stick it directly on the box. Just don't add the paper. And that's it. And I think Natmil just posted my Instagram link. And let me just post the Instagram link again, because I do want you guys to follow me on my Instagram. It would mean the world to me. Perfect. Okay guys, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye. Take care.